Hi, y'alls. I am just jumping in real quick for a very, 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 very quick live. My friends and I are watching Deadpool tonight. So I'm leaving at like 6:20 my time. So I just wanted, but I was like, you know what? Yesterday I did a subscriber live. And so I just wanted to do a very like quick general live before I head off. Has anyone watched Deadpool yet? Thanks, Anna. Oh yeah, and for those that may want to do it, if you could do your daily heart me, that would be great. If not, I don't know if it's. I mean, go ahead and tap, double tap on those things, on the heart. What else am I supposed to say? I forget. You can share. You can give gifts like Anna did, or Karen's doing right now. Thank you so much. All right. Sometimes I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Thank you. Oh, thanks, Anna. So, okay, so Caro said loved it. Like you, I'm assuming you're talking about Deadpool. Like, I would love to know if people watch Deadpool. I saw like I've seen spoilers to some degree already on TikTok of some stuff, but just wanted to know if people liked it. Hi. Okay, so some folks have not seen it yet. Oh, Ava. I always wondered what like the stickers do. Like so um so it's kind of fun to see that you have the stickers. Posy Cozy Cat said Deadpool was awesome in my opinion. Here's the funny thing. This is my problem. I often go to movies that have pre-existing storylines already, and and I just go without knowledge of the previous one. So I'm like, is it a good thing that I'm going in there like not knowing like what the storyline of Deadpool is? I don't know. Hopefully, I'll still enjoy it. Oh, it will be confusing to you then. Okay, that's I'll just yeah. That then I think I will just stay confused. I guess. Sarah, what platform is Deadpool on? It's actually in the theaters right now. So I have a Regal Unlimited like subscription. So I end up like just watching as many movies as I can, which is usually only around like a movie a week. Crazy says, I love Deadpool. Ida Pita said, nah, you don't really need to know anything. Okay. So, Nicholas said, I don't have TV, so no Deadpool. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, too, like, so the fact that Ida Pita said, I don't need to know anything, but Posy Cozy Cat said that it would be confusing for me. So I wonder if there's certain things that if you really know Deadpool, I would just be missing context. Like, I could still understand it as like a viewer on its own, but like I really would be missing like the deeper meaning of it because I'm lacking the context to give it to me. Posy Cozy Cat said, but it's still funny, but a lot of characters show up, a lot of cameos. Yes. And I think, I think that's the pull of Ryan Reynolds too, because I heard like Ryan Reynolds reached out to a lot of people. Lynn's 78KKB, have you started Outlander yet? I did. I did start an episode or two. So I know now it is about a lady who goes back in time. Cause it's like the first episode, they were reading her palm and she was like, the lady was like, usually you diverge and there's a split, but this one says you're like still connected. So it's this idea, I think, of like her spouse in the future and then her spouse in the past. Something about that. That's as far as I got. And Philip said, same, just one or two episodes, didn't get into it. Yeah, and Kara says, you started. Okay, so here's my question. How were y'all drawn into the storyline immediately? Or would you, because here's the thing. If people, like I love Dawson's Creek, but I would never say like I thought the first season was the best season of Dawson's Creek. So part of me is like, you have to get emotionally invested enough to get to the really good parts of Dawson's Creek. I mean, there's still some good parts in season one, but it's, and then the later seasons are not as great as like the middle seasons. But is it one of those shows where it's like, I have to give it a little time before I can like love it, love it. Um, Sarah said, I think 3 or 4 is the wedding great episode. Okay. And Philip says, but I feel like I could, but didn't. Oh, okay. Karen said, oh, thanks, Kim. Thanks, Martha. Karen said, it's so good. Takes a few episodes to get into it. Okay. Good to know. And Philip says, knowing that there were so many seasons already was intimidating. Not going to lie. Okay. I will tell you this, M. Phillips. I remember when I first started doing the 100, like watching the 100, I was like, this is a lot of seasons. Thank you, Kim. Look at that. I think you're going to be like a title gifter or something. I think if you get to 20 or something. Oh, yep, there it is. Title gifter. I'm now knowing what title gifter means. But yeah, so I remember the 100. When I first watched it, I was like, oh my word. Because I came in probably near the end of the 100. Like they had one more season before, like when I first started. And it just drew me. Was the first season the best? No. But if people push through the first season, they were going to love the rest of the seasons. Though my friend was like, it should have ended after season. I forgot what season. And they really did one of the main characters. Thank you, Alexandra. One of the main characters like dirty. And the final season, I was like, after all these years, this is what you're going to do to him? Okay, so Lynn78KKB said the first episode is a lot of info. Oh, true. Like it would definitely set the context. Sarah says it's good in a few episodes. Karen says Claire travels when you get to that point so much better. Okay. Let's see. Glenn says second, third episode gets way better. Okay, that's good to know because I think I may have fallen asleep because it was super late. Alexander said, "Ooh, I love 100." Me too. I feel like it's a show that people should watch, but it can be intimidating because there's so many seasons. But then at the same time, nothing beats like when I watched what One Piece, the one on Netflix, not the anime one, but like the live action. People were like, you should watch the anime. But it's like, I don't remember how many seasons it is, but it's a lot. And I was like, that's a lot of commitment, you know? Kimura girl said, what I missed? Nothing. I mean, I was just talking gibberish. I was saying that I'm going to watch Deadpool. And so I'm leaving at 6:20. So this is really genuinely going to be like a very quick live. But I just wanted to check in on folks and say hi. Oh, and Philip says her husband was hot in both times for different reasons. Hey. Alexander said definitely worth to watch. Yeah, the 100 and love Deadpool. Okay. And so funny. Love Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. So, how are folks doing today? Are people doing well? Sarah said, I watched the 100 when I had COVID in 2020. It helped me to be stuck in bed. Yeah. Tessa playlist said can't wait to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Kim Morava girl said pretty good. Bridgie fan said we cruising along, girl. We are cruising along. Love May said been better. Hope you feel better soon. Love May. Flower with stars says I'm doing amazing because I went to okay, how do I say it? Hoser. I should know this. I know they're a popular band. I've heard. I mean, see, I feel like whenever I read chats, I'm so called out. Like one of my subscribers, I realized I had been butchering the name of forever, and now I'm trying to remember how to say it again based off of like how it's like. Oh no! And now I have to reread again to remember. Kavehi, I think it's supposed to be, and I kept saying Kawahi. I mean, I was like so embarrassing. And Philip says I just came here from Angela's live of a Discord watch. How is this show still so good? Oh. So a Discord watch of like the Bridgerton? Because I've never been on Discord, so I don't know how it works. I only know Discord exists because people have brought it up when people are like on YouTube and they're like on my Discord. People bring it up. But I've never actually known what the experience is like because I've never been on one. Kim says horizontal at the moment. Karen said pretty good, a little emotional. Oh. And Philip says I got 2 watches through yesterday. Got to try to get through 2 today. Oh, Watching Lady gave me a really great idea, and I think that I what's the word? I'm going to try to do a video every day as a like, oh, this is our daily reminder to turn on our laptops or turn on our TVs or turn on whatever our thing is and watch Bridgerton. Because when I do that, that'll remind me to do it myself. So, oh, my friend just, because when I do that, that'll remind me to do it myself. So, oh, my friend just, Sarah said, so sad about Claire today. What happened with Claire today? Busy NP said episode 4. I'm on episode 7 with 47 and 46 seconds left. Busy MP said, love the Discord Lucala group so much. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad there's another. Oh, Hosier. Okay, Hosier. Okay. I'm glad that y'all are enjoying that. Yeah, because I when I saw Angela talk about that, thank you, Minnie. When Angela brought that up, I was like, oh, I better share this with people because people have told me, like, do a Discord. And I'm like, I don't have the bandwidth for it, but here's a Discord that I've heard of. Here we go. And Philip says, yes, a Bridgerton. She was showing the live of the Discord. It was weird, but still fun. LOL. Okay, wait a minute. How does showing the live of the Discord? How does that? I guess I would have to check it out to understand what that means. Karen said, what's the advantage of Discord? Oh, I would love to know that too. Even though I don't think I have the bandwidth to try another thing, it would be interesting to find out. Trish says, after the bit of chaos online today, I was hoping you'd go live. So yay, thank you. Aw, thanks, Trish. Yeah, even though it's very brief, I'm gonna be signing off in like 25 minutes. But I did want to say hi and see how folks are doing. Love Mesa Discord, you can share links, GIFs, voice notes, videos, chat, type. So many things you can do. Oh, nice. Sarah said she's going to stop posting on TikTok. My word, another person? So not only Caroline? Or are you talking about Caroline or are you talking about Claire? Or are you saying that both are not posting on TikTok anymore? Because what happened? Trish said, also pretty exciting to watch the Olympics today. Women U.S. rugby team won bronze. Nice. Kim said, starting part 1 bright and early, part 2 after lunch, then repeat part 2. Martha says both. Oh, my word. What is going on? I think, gosh, I hope it's... Thank you, Ronnie. I'm hoping that all of these things are temporary for folks. That people just need to get the rest that they need from... I mean, it's like... Oh, okay, Sarah meant Caroline. Okay, so it's Caroline. Okay. But Martha said both. So did it happen with Claire as well? Hopefully she's doing all right. And Philip says, just pointing her phone camera to the computer screen of them showing the show. LOL. Okay. Oh, okay. And then you don't get dinged for that on Discord. You can do that. Flower with Star says, I've been busy for a few days, so no watches, but tomorrow I'm back. Okay. Ronnie said, driving home but listening. Stay safe. Oh, Minnie said, feeling the same way. Cool. Be safe. Okay. Karen said, me too, so don't like all the drama. Yeah. Drama is not fun. Oh, and Philip says, apparently she didn't say anything about getting any restrictions, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So now you're talking about Discord. Okay. Good to know. Because, I mean, I think sometimes some platforms allow for certain things more than other platforms. And some are stricter than others. So, okay. Pear Tartelette. um, now every time I say your name, I giggle because I don't know if I'm saying it wrong because you're like, every time I hear you say my name. So now I'm like, am I saying it so wrong like my other person? Um, okay, I stream shows and movies on Discord all the time. Technically, it's okay. Oh, because you own the content. Kind of like when you used to have like watch parties at your house or something. All right. Um, okay, yes, exactly. All right, perfect. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I think that in order for us to get to move past season 1, it would be about 1.9 million views every week. And so I think a part of me is like, well, how can we put it in people's faces as a reminder? Like, hey, just turn on your laptop, or hey, whatever. Cause I mean, my reach is my reach. But I think the more people put it out, the more people may be reminded. I don't know. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe it won't motivate people. But sometimes it's good because like when I put up the current numbers, someone said something about like how they were running theirs or something like that. And I'm like, this is actually a good reminder for me to turn mine on because I had originally been doing it every day. And then I forgot like on, it might've been like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I didn't do it. So 3 days, and 3 days are important. And, so sometimes it's helpful for me at least. So I might do it as a story so it disappears because it doesn't make sense to do a bunch of posts that says the same thing. So I'll just be like my morning story saying, hey, y'alls, if you happen to be awake. Um, Busy NP said, I encourage everyone to go back to look at Phoebe's share post about Tom Daya shippers comparing to Lucala. It's very encouraging. Oh, yeah, I really did like that post from a Tumblr. And Philip says, I like to think of it as if they had to visit the spa of a cruise ship. Just a break from partying. Absolutely. How would y'all, like, how do y'all watch the show right now? Do you just play it in the background, or like for me, I can't watch it because I'm adulting usually. So I do have to play it in the background, um, with my laptop. Okay. Yeah, Swanky said I play it in the background on mute. So do I. Um, but I sometimes look over and I'm like, oh yeah, that scene. Um, Flower with stars at two different accounts playing in the background on mute. Um, Pierre Tartelette said, I just played in the background, to be honest. Sorry. I mean, it's not to be I mean, no need to be sorry because I think all of us do that because we can't, the majority of us are not able to watch it completely, but we do still want to help push the numbers up. Um, and I know that some people might be like, that's not the same as, people really truly watching it. And it's like, but it's still an act of support. You know what I mean? And if I had the liberty and a freedom to actually watch it and not have to be adulting, then sure, I would be watching it, but I can't. And think about it too. Like when kids are young, like super young, they watch a show and they're like, play it again, play again. So it's not like unheard of to always constantly want to watch the same thing because kids wanted to do that when they were younger. Busy MP said, I played in the background in the evening when I'm working on patient notes. There you go. And Philip says, play it, wait till beginning of episode 4, and tell it not to ask me again if I'm going to keep watching. Nice. Mel says, I run my phone battery down playing it while I'm working. Nice. Kim says, playing it in the background, both laptop and TV. Sarah said, I stream it at work. And Lauren says, when I'm watching the Olympics, I have it playing 1.5 on my phone. There you go. Kimorova girl said, I watch, but sometimes also I background. Giraffe Friend said, when I don't have the grandkids, I put it on the TV with grounds on my phone muted and hidden. There, I can just only, I could just imagine, I mean, I don't know how old your grandkids are, but I could just imagine your phone getting unmuted right at the most inopportune time. They're like, what, what are you watching, Grandma? Paratartalet said, I leave the sound on and I still get mad at them when I hear random things. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Kim. Sarah says, luckily we have TVs there. Pear Tartelette, I'll be doing the dishes. Like, damn it, Cressida. And Philip says, no, not all. Kim said, can somebody clarify, does it count if I play it in at 1.5 speed? Thanks, Dulce. Yes. Fast forward is different than 1.5 speed. Fast forward means you're not watching it. 1.5 speed is a speed where you can watch it. And usually I do watch it in 1.5 speed. Even if I wasn't putting it in 1.5 speed right now because it's playing in the background and muted, if it wasn't playing in the background and muted, I most likely would still watch it at 1.5 speed. If not at 1.5 speed, probably 1.25 speed. Because rarely does one speed feels very, very slow for my mind. My mind needs it a lot faster. The only time I don't play it a little bit faster than the regular speed is if they have music. Because music doesn't sound as good to me when it's sped up. Oh, well. I mean, it depends on the music, I suppose. Maddie said, I need to figure out a good way to play it. I work 2 jobs and can't have my phone on me. Oh, I hear that. I don't know. That's a good question. Swanky that says, that's true. I'm not tired of rewatching it. I just love this season. Yeah. Giraffe Friends at 10, 9, 8, and 6. Oh, the only one in the double digits. Okay, cute. And Philip says, I do turn down the backlight, dim, and turn down contrast to play it in my room while I sleep. Oh, there you go. That's true. I've never played it while I'm sleeping. That's another idea. And Phillips, I mean, I rarely sleep more than 5 hours. Well, no, that's not true. I've been trying to get 5 or 6 hours lately. All to say that it'll probably still be playing when I wake up. Jessica says, it's on 24/7 here. I'll never be tired of Pollen, in my opinion. I love them. Kim says, okay, yay. And Philip says, maybe I'll turn it on computer and do it at 1.5 speed. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's just how I do it naturally. People think, because the speed of a fast forward is not 1.5. It's much faster than that. And it's really genuinely a speed that I don't think most people could handle, like, processing. And plus, I think you can't hear the sounds as, can you? I don't know. I've never tried to fast forward. So, Busy NP said, can't get enough Pollen, honestly. Nice. Yeah, well, I'm glad that everybody has a game plan on how to make sure that we keep pushing for them to get a real shot. I mean, to be this many weeks along and still be able to put in 1.5. Now, again, we need about 1.9 every week. Because if we don't get 1.9 million views this week, next week we're going to have to increase what we're saying we're going to need to hit in order to just pass season 3. I mean, not past season 3, past season 1. Blue Eyes says, I'm going to go back and start watching. Yay! Thanks, Blue Eyes. Okay, so I've got like 14 more minutes before I have to head out. Because my friend was, oh gosh, I still need to text my friend. Hopefully I mean, the good thing is he lives very close to the movie theater, so I could literally text him at 6:20 and be like, we're still watching, Wolverine. I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine. Because the other option we were going to do was Twisters. So I don't know, has anybody watched Twisters? Thanks, Kim. Has anybody watched Twisters? Pear Tartelette says Deadpool is supposed to be fun. That's what I heard. Oh, no! Really, Riri's World 26? You didn't like Twisters? How come? I mean, I don't even remember the original Twister, but, let's see. Rosie said, a reason season 1 is up there, because it came out at the height of COVID, so many people were home. Good point, Rosie. That's true. Busy MP said, watching Twisters this weekend. To Pear Tartelette said, I haven't seen Twisters, but I heard it's really similar to the old one. Okay, Riri's World 26 says, it didn't keep my attention well. Okay. I mean, so is it like you just have to be into that? Is that what it is? Tommy, I wish I could read what you wrote. But I already butcher a lot of things right now in the way I pronounce things, including my own last name. And then Flower with Stars said, I saw Inside Out 2 recently and it was great. I did love that one. I did love Inside Out 2. Paratartalet said, I love the old one, of the Twister one. Okay, Riri's World 26 said the first one was better. Okay. Veronica said, do the numbers still go up after September? Not for this list. So the top 10 most viewed is only for the first 91 days. That's why the rest of the shows just stay at the same spot. If there was a new show that was coming out right now and it was moving, those are the only ones that you will see. Anyone who's in their first 91 days of having all of their episodes released, that's the only ones you should see going up in those rankings. Everybody else should stay stagnant except when they're pushed down. Like, for example, if we get 113 million views, or 113 something views, that will push beyond, I think was it Jeffrey Dahmer's documentary or something like that. Then it would be right after season 1. If we can push another and get beyond season 1, then suddenly season 1 gets pushed down 1. Rosie said Deadpool and Wolverine should be good. Let me know what you think. I will let you know what I think. It's going to be funny because I've never watched one bit of Deadpool. Swanky said, do we know where we rank now? It's still number 6, Swanky. It stayed at number 6, but it is at 101,300,000 views, which means it went up. 101,800 views, 800,000, 101.8 million or so. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Basically, we went up 1.5 million this week. I was talking gibberish there. I don't know what I was saying half the time. Riri's World 26 says, I've done my part. I've literally watched it at least 30 times, embarrassingly so. Well, we thank you for your service. Tommy said the Duke, frankly, probably about season 1. The person with the flowers and the star said. Kimura Girl said on episode 5 right now. I was just looking at where I'm at. Right now, it's the conversation between Colin and Kate and Anthony in that one episode. Oh, Tommy. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can remember my Spanish. Maybe the premiere is iconic or something like that because something of all. Oh, gosh. I feel like my Senora Arnold would be very disappointed in how little I retained. Is it saying, are you saying it is? It is about the Duke? When you said CSO? Is that what that means? Okay. Kim says season 1 is at 113 million right now. That's right. Rosie says how much longer we have until the 90 days. People keep, well, it's going to be in September, but I keep hearing conflicting dates. I hear September 11, I hear September 13, and I hear September 16. Either way, it's going to be within that time period. I think I lean more towards like September 11 or September 13 than I do September 16, but September 16 came from someone who most people believe in most because they followed all this stuff. So maybe they are right with the September 16. The only reason I wasn't sure if it was really September 16 was because there's 31 days in July. So if it was released on the 14th or the 13th, why would it suddenly be on the 16th? Because at the most you would add 1 day or lose 1 day. Okay, I'm getting lost in the sauce again. I gotta stop that. Maddie Marie said, I wish there was a repeat button on Netflix, so if I put it on while I was sleeping, it would continue. Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes once it's done, it's done. And then it just offers me another show. And I was like, no, I wish you would just restart it again. Veronica says we have 6 weeks or so. Yep, we do. Rosie said, okay, so we have time to bring up in ranking. Yes. That's why I'm saying we need 1.9 million views every week from now on. If we don't hit 1.9 million views in this next update that we're given, we're going to have to up like the amount that we have to hit the following week. If we did more than 1.9 million, then we can kind of decrease how much we have to hit every week after that. Angela said, I'm so late. Angela, I'm leaving in like 7 minutes, but I'm glad to see you, even if it's ever so briefly. Angela said, we need to work on converting new viewers. Very smart. So who are those? Who are those? I know. I feel like Kimura of a Girl has done that like so many times, because in our lives, Kimura of a Girls has said like husband, 2 friends, or a friend or something. So, retired teacher said, watching right now, episode 2. Rosie said, okay, makes sense. Angela said, we need to get the men. oh, I coughed, Swanky. I don't know why I coughed. Meant to say that that's a good idea. Swanky said the Swifties. Honestly, genius idea. Because Nicola is a Swiftie. And Nicola was at the Eras Tour. So it's like, help a sister out and watch the show. Maddie Marie said, we need to do like a drinking game or like some type of make a friend watch Bridgerton day. I like these ideas y'all are thinking of. Here's the thing, like, I wonder, okay, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Ileona? I'm probably butchering it. I'm so sorry. I watch 12 episodes a day at 1.5 speed. Nice. Rosie says, genius idea. How do we reach the Swifties? I mean, that's the thing. Like, how would we? Maybe giving them, there's so many edits with Taylor Swift songs on them. Maybe that's how we get them. We tag them on Taylor Swift songs. Edits with Taylor Swift songs. And then maybe they can fall in love with the characters as they're watching, and then they're like relating a Taylor Swift song to Lucala. I think it could work. But it can't be Lucala edits though. As much as we love Lucala edits, it cannot be Lucala edits, because that will just make people want to watch interviews, which I do love to watch interviews. We need it to be Pollen. We need it to be straight up Pollen edits with Taylor Swift songs. And we need to use all the hashtag that is associated with Taylor Swift. And just let it naturally go there. It says, I got so excited by that idea, to be honest. I'm like, this could work. It really could work. And as for the men, how do we get the men? How do we get the men? Throw out some ideas. Now it's just getting really good. Now, I'm like, okay, now when I have 4 minutes left, now I'm like, ooh, these are really great ideas percolating in our brains. Yeah, Swanky says, and there are so many edits with Taylor songs as background. Absolutely. Yeah, Angela said post edits using Swiftie songs. Absolutely. Veronica, it'd be great if Nick, Luke, or Shondaland will promote it one last time. Yeah, and yet at the same time, that would be reaching the same audience. This is about trying to find the new audience. Like, who are the new audience? Who is the untapped that have yet to find the beauty of Bridgerton, specifically of Pollen? Angela said tag Taylor, and user with a lot of numbers right behind it said, if all of Nick's Insta followers watch it just once a week, we'd be done in a couple weeks. Ooh. Actually, also another great idea. Maybe it's just a call out. Or I mean, we all have followers, right? Maybe we could unite and say, hey, to all our followers. Now, some of our followers are probably repeat followers, like we follow each other or things of that nature. Maybe. But maybe it's like, yeah, we could ask Nick's Insta followers, but like, what if like all of us collectively just reach out to our people and say, hey, we're all watching this day. You could do it this way or this way. Maybe. Maybe. And then maybe I should prioritize reposting things that have Taylor Swift songs on the background. Hashtag. I don't know what the proper hashtag is to get it over there. But hashtag and send it over to Swifties. Tammy says I reverted to having the show on my phone at work, and then at bed I leave it on overnight. Angela says it has to be Bridgerton. Absolutely. Cannot be any other. Cannot be Lucala. Not because I don't love Lucala edits. I love it. But in order for them to be drawn to the show, it must be Pollen. Felicia said maybe Taylor Swift already watches Bridgerton. Possibly. And would love a shout out from Taylor Swift to say, watch Bridgerton. Let's get them to know. Because they literally could get this show to number 1. Not just past season 1. They could get it to number 1 in a heartbeat. Kimura girl said, I'll make one. Yes, thank you. Veronica said, yes, nice Taylor song edits. Yes. Dulce said, we need to watch while we sleep, LOL, to get those numbers up. You know, it's a good point. Someone said it earlier too, and I had not been doing that. But I think I can. I can like stick my laptop on. Do I have somewhere to stick it? Maybe over there. I can stick it over there to play overnight. Yeah, possibly. Angela said, I was never a Modern Family fan until I saw a funny clip floating around. See? Sometimes people need exposure. I don't know why I said it that way, exposure, but I did. Okay, Felicia said, either way, we got to do it. Oh, my word. That's so true. Swanky said, that's how I started liking Taylor's songs, LOL, because of the pollen edits. Look at this. The reversal happened. Flower with star says, someone use dress please and thank you. I don't know if I actually know that song. Angela says, we need to just post the best of the best clips. That is another great. It has to be the best of the best clips. Maybe it is even calling out to all editors. Maybe it just means going to all editors like pages that we know of and see if we find anything that's Taylor Swift already created, pollen edits that are Taylor Swift related, and just like, but it has to be tagged right. Like, that's the thing. In order for it to hit their algorithms, it has to be tagged right, and it has to hit the right emotional, like, whatever. Oh my word, y'all, I gotta go. I was just getting into this conversation. I was loving it. Anyways, I appreciate being able to spend a little bit of time with you and kind of like percolating on ideas and thoughts of what we could do. Starting tomorrow, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start off with a story reminder of, hey, let's turn on our laptops. If you're already not playing it, let's play our episode of our season of Bridgerton, and then I will try to find a Taylor Swift song to repost. But anyways, it was fun, y'all. Bye. Thank you.